tell us about your involvement in this work readiness program.
I'm the project manager with Stanley Hutchison and Associates. We're the primary contractor, and my role is to make sure that everybody's doing what they should be doing. So the university and Deloitte both have their own project managers who I manage.
How were graduates recruited and selected into this program?
It was a very rigorous process. We advertised nationally for 2 weeks. We got over 3,000 responses, which we thought was wonderful. However, we had to shortlist down to about 300. We conducted interviews, and out of the 300, we selected about 180 people who went through psychometric testing. And based on the results and the whole process, we shortlisted down to about 110.
So currently, how many students are there?
We started the program with 108. Since then, we've had 4 who've actually found jobs, which is delightful. Although those jobs are not within the facet sector, we're still pleased that our contribution has helped them to find jobs. At the moment, we have 102 learners.
What does the program entail in terms of the time frame, the course content, and the methodology?
The learning is quite thorough. It covers a lot on communication, the different forms of business communication, telephone communications, how to work in a team. We cover project management, time management, and a whole host of other skills that you don't typically get taught at university. The methodology, it's a mixed bag. There's a lot of experiential learning. We expect them to take responsibility for completing activities on their own time and in groups. We spend the mornings lecturing and doing activities. In the afternoons, they complete their activities, and on a Friday, we have a guest speaker for them. They also have to do assessments every week, which they moan about, but we've got to be able to assess them somehow, and they have mentoring sessions. So it's no one day is exactly the same.
Tell us a little bit more about the mentoring and the purpose of the mentoring.
The mentoring gives them an outlet. They get to speak to someone about what life is like on the other side when you have a job. And that has been very good because it's not focused on the academic component. It's focused on developing them as individuals, thinking in a career-oriented way. And I think it's also fantastic that they've got a world-class organisation like Deloitte providing that service to them.
Tell us about the success of the program so far. From the learner's perspective, how have they benefited? What is the feedback you're getting? And have you had any placements?
The learners have progressed to the point where we've seen their maturity levels are, they're just soaring. One of the success stories is that they put together their own newsletter, which they publish on a weekly basis, and which we distribute to the employers for them. Also, we're in the process of placing our first learner, which we're very excited about, and we have 12 more who are on the list to be interviewed next week by one of our large employers.